Hi, I'm intuitive healer Heather Brown. I offer ancestral healing sessions, and I just wanted to share a quick little story about ancestral healing that I experienced. I believe that this experience came in so that I could understand what was possible that I could share with my clients because I wasn't doing this work as much in the ancestral piece. And so I shared in an earlier video how I was shown what was possible through working a session I had with a client where her grandfather came in. And then this session was me meditating. And all of a sudden, I felt like, whoa, something's moving, like the floor is rocking. What's going on? Opened my eyes to make sure it wasn't an earthquake. There was no earthquake. Closed my eyes, still rocking. It's that I get a lot of sensations in my body. That's kind of how I get information clairsentiently. So that's how things were coming in. So suddenly I'm feeling like I'm on a boat. I'm feeling nauseous and I'm starting to feel like this despair and sadness and just like it was really heavy. And I understand that my ancestor starts coming through who traveled on the Mayflower when he was a boy. He was a teenager, and he and two others traveled on the Mayflower as indentured servants to this man. And my ancestor out of the trio was the only one of them to survive. And if you know the story of the Mayflower, a lot of people passed on that journey. So he was showing me that despair and that sadness and that just death all around him. And then he jumped forward to showing me grieving his children. And I didn't know this at the time, but I did research. So I was able to read that he did lose a couple of children passed before he did. So he knew death. And why was he showing me this? Well, at the same time that all that's coming through, I was being brought to my awareness that this fear of losing someone that I love that has been with me always, like I've come in with it, there's this fear that the people I love are going to die. And it's like this just irrational fear all the time. I mean, it can happen, but it was like this weight that I carried, and I would try to push it away, and it would come in as this intrusive thought. When I was postpartum with my children, it became very big. I was able to dissipate it a little, but it was always there in the background. And it's something that one of my siblings shares as well. And so I was brought to this realization through this experience with him. Like, I was actually, it wasn't even my fear. I came in with it because it was his. It was from all of the loss that he had encountered in his lifetime, and my DNA carries that. But in that meditation, he showed me what was possible because I felt his energy coming in, merging with mine, and lifting and lifting and lifting. And I am excited to say, like, I haven't had that fear come up anymore. And that to me feels like unbelievable, like incredible, because it was such a like constant background frequency. And it's like he just deleted it. So thank you to him. And I do feel like he was showing me what was possible and the medicine to bring to, to others, because what a tremendous relief it was for me. And the coolest thing is not only with me, but it also rippled out into my sibling who also carried that. They let me know that they had been feeling that too. I mean, I kind of knew that they did. We talked about it before, but they let me know that they weren't feeling it anymore. It had really majorly shifted in them as well. So when you do this work, you're not just healing yourself, you're healing your ancestors. I mean, you're working with your ancestors, but together you're healing backwards, you're healing out to the side to your siblings if they are carrying that same wound, and they may or may not be. And then you're healing future generations if you're having children, or if your siblings are having children. It's like the DNA is quantum entangled with all the other people carrying that story. And so as soon as it removes from one, it's removing from all of them at once. So it's been incredible, just experiencing this and seeing it and witnessing it in my clients as they're healing all of these things that they've been carrying. And without that fear, how much more energy do I have now? So much. It's exciting. So anyway, I just wanted to share kind of my experience with ancestral healing on a personal level. Every experience is unique. Like the stories that you're carrying, the ancestors that you're connected to, that's where the medicine is. So I'm just excited to share and let you know what's possible.